Hello?
Guess who?
Nancy! First you leave me to visit your aunt in Florida, and now you're in New York. By the time you get back to River Heights, I'll be an old man.
That's okay. I'll still love you.
Even if I'm bald and wearing dentures?
Of course, Ned. Even if you're dickless and hairless.
You're so sweet. Strange, but sweet.
I don't care who he is. No one f***s with Bill Pappas. I'll kill him before he runs out on me.
Hey, Nancy. Glad you could make it. Oh, shoot. I've got to get to makeup. Hey, why don't you come down to the set in a few minutes? I'll be shooting a scene with Rick.
Places, everyone. Are we locked in?
Yes, Miss Weiss, we're clear to shoot.
Have we blocked this already?
Yes, I think.
Shut the f up.
Is the floor ready?
Check.
Audio. Check.
Roll tape.
Stand by camera 1.
Stand by music.
Take camera 1.
Rory, I have to talk to you.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
No, Rory, don't go. I love you.
I don't want to see you, Serena. What was that? I could have been killed! Get my agent on the phone, now!
Clear him out, everybody.
Looks like that's a wrap for today.
Stage crew, you're...
What kind of shit are you running here? My client could have been killed.
I told you I'd get to the bottom of this. I've already closed the set to visitors.
Entrez-vous? Hello, gorgeous. Where have you been all my life?
Well, for a guy who just barely escaped a terrible accident, you're in an incredibly good mood.
Of course I am. I was lucky. If you're gonna be in an accident, that's the best way to be. Don't you agree?
Do you really think it was just an accident?
I see Maddie's been talking to you about me. Of course it was just an accident. Shit like this just happened.
Is it lucky to receive death threats and poison chocolates?
Poison chocolates? They were just a bad batch, that's all. Look, if you dare me, I'll eat one. But if we're gonna play that game, I'd prefer another dare. So, how about it, Nancy? Truth or dare?
Okay, truth.
Admit it. You find me irresistible, don't you, Nancy?
Irresistible isn't exactly the word I'd use to describe you, Rick.
Stay beautiful.
I finally met the Rick Arlen. That man has a dick the size of Texas. He's worse than Daryl Gray.
I'm not sure I like you jet-setting across the country and f***ing all of these Enrico Suaves.
May I help you? Yes, hi. I'm a friend of Maddie's, and
Do I look like a tour guide? Look, the set's closed to visitors. I'll need to take your pass away. But if it's any consolation, I'll be more than happy to show you the door.
What a bitch. I just ran into Lillian, and she kicked me out of the studio.
Yeah, Lillian's pretty busy these days. Wait a minute. I've got an idea on how you can get back into the studio. You know, my agent could get you a job as an extra so you could get on the set. I'll give Dwayne a call first thing tomorrow. Just stop by there in the morning.
Go away. Don't you understand?
Mr. Powers, Maddie Jensen sent me to see you about a job as an extra.
I'm sorry. I'm in Suite 101. Come in. I don't have all day to with the door. I'll buzz you in one more time.
I'm a friend of Maddie Jensen. She told me you might be able to get me a job as an extra on Light of Our Love.
Ah, yes. Maddie just called me. Normally I don't do this, but seeing that you're a friend of Maddie's, I could pull some strings for you. You see, Worldwide uses me almost exclusively for hiring their talent. Not only did I provide them with Maddie Jensen, but Rick Arlen as well.
You're Rick Arlen's agent?
Yes, I was. But I must confess that the man has no talent. You see, Rick foolishly believes acting is a status symbol, not an art form. He's a ladder climber who'll anyone to crawl his way to the top. A ladder he's sure to fall from one of these days. Well, Nancy, you must be anxious to start this assignment. I'll call right now and have a pass waiting for you at the reception desk.
Ah, I see Maddie's friend is now working as an extra for us. So, are you trying to get discovered, or are you just hard up for a job?
I'm just excited to start working with an experienced crew. You know, it's so much different than community theater.
Ugh, go f yourself, kid. You'll be on standby until we know when and if we'll need you.
It must be wonderful to work with Rick Arlen. Is he really that exciting in real life as he is on stage?
Who? Rick Arlen? I never heard of him. You don't mean Rory Danner, do you, dear? He is a no-good if you ask me. Oh, he's been a troublemaker ever since he's got here. What that man needs is a good swift kick in the dick, causing poor Serene all that grief with his scampering around.
Hello, Miss Drew. I see you can't get enough of me. Do I drive you wild? Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Can I ask your advice on something? Rick's been f***ing me. Should I take him seriously?
I think Rick's completely out of your league, but he'll flirt with any skirt.
Well, if you were good enough for him, then why shouldn't I be?
Listen, you don't know shit about Rick and me. He used me to meet my friends from LA to try and schmooze his way into films. All along, I thought he really loved me. But he just walked all over me.
Gee, I'm sorry. I didn't realize he did that.
Yeah, well, that's ancient history. Just like it is between Rick and your friend Maddie.
Did Lillian and Rick date after you both broke up?
Yeah, Rick had been after Lillian for a while, pretty much to meet her film friends from out west.
Rick's pretty good at loving and leaving them. What a dick.
Rick's not like that. At least he wasn't with me.
Hello?
Hello, Ms. Drew. This is Bill Pappas, the producer for Light of Our Love. I just wanted to thank you for your quick thinking and valiant efforts today.
Thank you, Mr. Pappas, but it was nothing really.
Well, I believe you're very brave for what you've done. I can't help but wonder, though, what you were doing in Rick's room.
I'm investigating the threats against him and wanted to know why his door wasn't locked.
You're investigating the threats? What are you, some kind of reporter?
Yes, I work for Today's Times. My name is Brenda Carlton.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't deal with bitchy reporters. You can put me down for no comment.
My hero, Nancy Drew. What can I do for you, young lady? Your wish is my command.
So tell me, Rick, who haven't you dated on Light of Our Love? Oh, you've got quite a reputation on this set.
Whatever anyone's saying, I can guarantee that it's all wrong. I swear. I'm just misunderstood, that's all.
Uh-huh. So you've never dated Lillian?
Okay, I admit it. Lillian and I had a brief fling. But my heart's true to you, love.
Is that why Lillian is so bitter?
Lillian's a bitch. She was always after me, and things were breaking up between Maddie and me. It was just a rebound romance. I know, I've got this bad reputation as being some kind of Casanova, but everyone's got a second chance, you know? I just wish sometimes I could go back in time, just wake up and find it was just a dream and start all over. I wouldn't be known as Rick the Dick then.
Powers Agency, how may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Powers. It's Nancy Drew.
Ah, Ms. Drew. Maddie told me all about the bomb you defused. What a stroke of dick you were passing by.
Thank you, but it was nothing really.
Oh, come now, Ms. Drew. Don't be so modest. You mustn't be afraid of vanity. It's done wonders for Rick Arlen.
Are you jealous of Rick?
Jealous of what? The man can't act his way out of a paper bag, Ms. Drew. I've spent years studying drama, but because I'm not a blonde-haired, blue-eyed f***, I have no place in this business.
Lillian, I have reason to believe you're the one threatening Rick. I know for a fact you sent him those chocolates.
Is that so? Well, I have every reason to kick you off this set. Where do you get off telling me what you think? I'll be calling your agent to let him know we no longer require your services. Get your pass out of my office.
Hello?
I don't have much time to explain. Can you meet me at the studio later tonight? I know you won't have any trouble getting in. I see our Miss Snoop has shown up.
Lillian, I think you should leave your act to professionals. I can see right through you.
Yeah, well, I hope you can see through the shit of whoever's sending these letters because I just got one.
Right. How am I supposed to believe that?
You think you're so smart. Well, here it is. Proof positive. Now do you believe me? Who could be doing this? You must know.
It was you, Lillian.
You think it's me? Why?
It was obvious you sent Rick those tampered chocolates. I found the bottle of castor oil and the number of the chocolate shop in your office. You, Lillian.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's...
Dwayne Powers.
It's him! Up in the control room! And he's locked us in!
Lillian, hide!
Why, hello, Ms. Drew. I only followed Lillian here, but I've trapped both of you. Your deaths will make a wonderful end to Act 1. Rick Arlen's death will be the climax to this little soap opera I've produced. I'm calling it One Death to Die.
Dwayne, why? Why do you hate Rick so much? Maddie and Lillian have more reason to hate him than you do.
More reason than I? Rick Arlen has to die, and I'll tell you why. Because he with me. He with Dwayne Powers! Enough! Words, words, words! You will soon see that I am a man of action. I'll come down for the final close-up. I'm gonna write you two out of the script forever. Faces up in there! Open up! Open the override lock.
Hurry, Nancy! He's coming down!
Think, Nancy, think!
Floor ready?
Check.
Is the switcher ready?
Check.
Audio. Check.
Roll tape.
Stand by, camera 1.
Stand by music.
Take camera 1.
We interrupt this program to bring you the following.
Time's up!
It's curtains for you, Ms. Drew.
What's going on in here? Hey, you! This is the guy we've been looking for. Congratulations, Nancy. You solved the case.
Way to go, Ralph!
Forget about it.
Dwayne's in the right hands now. Case closed.
This has been a presentation of Worldwide Broadcasting.
Wow! Porn! Huh. Wow, not bad.